with that close partner, we are bringing the under one roof experience outside of Metro Manila. We are all very excited to bring what has been, it was a gamble, but it became an extremely successful initiative. And we want to bring that experience to the city of Angeles. And of course, the Alpine provinces. And it's our vision that eventually we will do this in major cities across the experience. And then an experience where the consumer can choose how his living quarters can look like and feel like. Okay? And aside from those home solutions, from we come in with different brands, Idea, Toshiba, Opain. We give the customers access to all of these products and services under one roof, and with interaction, of course, with several of our consultants like architects, interior designers, which, if you put it together, is really your building blocks for building your next home. Okay? So I'm sure that our friends from the media will have their share of course, questions on what this means, and that we are grateful again for your support and the support of our friends, and of course this beautiful new venue, the Legend Hong Kong Seafood Restaurant, who is kind enough to arrange and help set up this very intimate setup. So with that, thank you very much.
Industrial Corporation, the CIC. Mr. Philip F. Pampanga, Chairman and President of Conception Media Incorporated, Philippines, or CMIP. Ms. Ana Marie M. Alejandro, General Manager of CMIP.
Oh, okay, that's a very interesting story behind it. Actually, it was a vision from our chairman of Concepcion Industrial, Mr. George Concepcion, and of course Mr. Chamora, thinking of just not selling appliances, but how could we actually capture a place or set up a place where there could be collaboration between the end user, the architect, interior designers, and of course products, so that the consumer or the homeowner can put everything together and create the home that he wants to have. So this was there's a lot of discussion on how we would do it. And so we had an experimental store or a showroom that we had set up somewhere in Makati. And this is one of the more significant stories behind it, because we actually set it up and started to build it even during the pandemic. Okay. We were committed to doing it, so we said, look, even if there was a pandemic, we wanted to start something. And it was a gamble, it was a risk. And to our pleasant surprise, we opened, I'm trying to remember when exactly, November 2020. So from the time of the lockdown in March all the way to November 2020, setting up, building up under one roof. So it started to be a venue where we did some live streaming at first, and then even bringing some influencers over there, like architects and interior designers. And even, like I said, during the pandemic, there were a lot of people that were interested in collaborating and making that a reality. And through that hard work, like I said, even during more difficult times, it flourished. And of course, as the pandemic started to wane, it became more and more in demand. And not just one-to-one homes, but even condominium buildings, high-end residential. All of these projects started to come in with under one roof. So that's how it started. And of course, as it became a success, we said, where else can we replicate under one roof? And then of course, we're very happy that with the partnership with Mr. Oy over here, we've been able to say, what if we do it in Angeles, where you got a very good concentration of residential and of course businesses. So that's more or less the story behind that.
If I may just add to what Philip was trying to say, is that actually it started off because of experience, right? I mean, how many of you have really built a house or renovated a house. And just imagine the problem of looking for an interior decorator, looking for an architect, looking for a designer, talking to different suppliers, and it's really varied. And you've so many choices nowadays. It's really hard to make decisions. But then it's not only the particular appliance or cabinet, but it also goes into the details of where the plugs is, kung anong klaseng, yung size ng plug ng appliance mo, let's say, cooking range. Hindi pwede yung ordinary na plug or outlet. Kasi, syempre, mas malakas yung kuryente requirement nun. So, again, so the concept of is really that, is to be able to bring into one location suppliers, architects, decorators, and then all of these professional influencers to be able to help a customer make a decision on what kind to buy, where to buy, how does it look, kung gusto mo ng let's say, isang kulay lang yung kitchen ninyo, at least they can help you come up with different designs and different options, and then makita ninyo how it will look with different appliances. So let's say gusto yung theme ng kitchen mo is, let's say, red color, so pwede nilang i-conceptualize in a drawing, and in that particular store, how it will look. Diba? So at least so the objective of ours here was really to help the consumer be able to picture out how and the decision making as to what kind of appliance, what kind of cabinets, and what other supplies are needed. But the other thing was also being able to work with suppliers that can help a customer when it comes to even as simple as delivery. Diba, kung pumunta ka sa appliance store or any other place, kung bibili mo yung let's say, ref, isang location, yung mga appliance sa ibang location, ang delivery niyan, iba-iba. Diba? So this way, kung sa yung one location, lahat sorry, may Tagalog is not they can consolidate and be able to deliver all at one particular time, especially kung kwarto. You cannot just deliver kung anong oras ang gusto ng proper. Right? So again, these are some of the ways of how we can help the consumer in planning their purchases.
Thank you, Sir Rocky. Thank you, Philip. Yes, actually, to encapsulate everything that Under One wants to offer to our customers, that what I really like about the brainchild of RJC, Sir Jojo Concepcion, and Sir Rocky and Philip on this Under One is it's a one-stop shop that understand the pain points of our consumer. That imagine if you buy a bare unit, a condo unit, a house, and the next thing in mind is, okay, I need to buy my appliances. I need to go to one store, to another store, talk to how many suppliers to fit in. But here, you're just talking to us, to Under One Roof. And with the engagements and collaborations with partners like Tandon and Stephen, through Savers Group, and UAP, the architects, we can collaborate and give that customer need. That I just want this design, and can you just fit in my house? From cabinets, to flooring, to home appliances. And that's what Under One Roof is there to offer. Thank you. That happened in Makati, and as mentioned by Philip, we launched it during the pandemic. I also need to mention this, Sir Rafi and Phil. During the blessing, remember, it's very monumental also to us. Kasi the priest says, imagine all the businesses are closing, but you are opening one side of your business, which is very true to us. And it became so successful that we opened and partnered with Savers Group here in Clark. And we're just waiting for the right partner and the right time to launch UOR in key strategic cities in the Philippines, like Davao and Cebu, very, very soon.
Thank you very much, Rosanna. So for our next question, this is for the Savers Group, so Mr. John Boy. So can you say something about your partnership with Under One Roof? So how did it come about? What is your vision for it in terms of your company?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, our company's business relationship with the consumption industry, I'd say, it's dated back to the late 80s. So I was then at about 20 something. Yeah. And we are very lucky that consumption industry company now is represented by one of the owners, Mr. Rafi Concepcion Rechanova, with us today. We are very thankful for the trust and confidence in Savers all these years. The reason why Savers also grew because of our partnership with Concepcion. So we are very lucky that this partnership with CMIP, Concepcion Idea Industrial Philippines, will bring in the latest in technology, not only in terms of appliance requirement, but of course, as mentioned by Philip and Anna, that we will deliver end-to-end solution to our customers. And modesty aside, our company is always at the forefront of the advanced technology, like we introduce a lot of firsts in our region. Of course, we are one of the biggest appliance chain in this locality, and our company put up the first cable company during the time of Pinatubo eruption. So that's another first. And we also put up the first town mall, Savers Mall in Angeles, in the financial crisis of 1997-98. So this is also another first, that Savers Mall, with our appliance business, Savers Appliances, in collaboration with our various suppliers, we set up a 4,000 square meter of showroom of electronic appliances and home furnishing products. And I think this is one of the first also, if not in this region, but I would say in the Philippines, that we will be able to provide all the latest products in electronic appliances, home equipment in one place, together with the advice of professional experts like the architects, interior designers, engineers, and contractors. Thus, will provide our customers hassle-free and easy to decide on what kind of product, what kind of items they want to furnish their homes. So this is actually a very good opportunity for this locality, even the nearby provinces, to visit our showrooms here, especially that under one roof is now operational in our building, and we have in-house architects and interior designers to assist our customers. So I would like to take this opportunity also to invite our friends, our customers out there to please visit our showroom at 2nd floor of Savers Mall, Balibago, Angeles City. Thank you.
UAP and under one roof. And what are your future plans for this collaboration?
Thank you for that. Good afternoon, everyone. Times are changing. Kami dito sa United Architects of the Philippines, we are composed of over 50,000 architects all over the world. And in the Philippines alone, we have our active practitioners over 30,000. And because of times are changing, when I say times are changing, gone are the days that architects just dealt with the materials, finishes, and then right now, pati furnitures to fixtures. Why? Because there are a lot of times, there are a lot of times now because there are a lot of innovations already in terms of equipments, appliances. Tapos na po yung panahon na iisa lang ang itsura nila. We here are the architects have the creative eyes. Ito yung probably nawala sa normal na yung creativeness. We know how to mix match. We know ano yung pangit at babagay sa isang place. So this kind of experiential showroom under one roof would really ease out yung burden of going to one place to another place, bringing in samples to another samples. Remember, we are currently on the digital age already. So ito yung probably isa sa mga ways of how to engage the client, the architects, the designers, the professionals under one roof to see the actual appliances, the actual equipment, na kung babagay ba ang shape and size. As mentioned earlier, there are a lot of different requirements from each and every appliances, no? Socket, size, wattage, ganun ka, even the sustainability, you would need to really understand those things. And because of this experiential, this is how I really liked when we first had a meeting with my Dea and Concepcion. The collaboration had the same mindset of us. We started last July as one of my advocacy is being a game changer. So these are one of the game changers on our part, and my Dea Concepcion has those game changer also. Having putting up the facility for us architects and all designers to have an easy access. Hindi na kami pahirapan. Convenience is a key. Convenience, we don't have to go to one place to another. That's the reason the success of digital technology is there. Pero ito yung palalaban niya. Filipino still wants the sense of touch, the smell, the sight. Iba pa rin pinawakan natin. Di ba, minsan o-order tayo sa online. We thought, it's napakaganda yun pala, napakaliit lang pala doon. These are the things that you'll be able to benefit. And especially here, sabi ko with the Savers, I was talking to Sir Jack, no? Maybe our next will be the collaboration naman. The United Architects of the Philippines will collaborate with the Savers, no? For us to really, kasi nakakatuwa, this facility, I understand where you're one of the biggest facilities. Iba po talaga pag nakikita namin under one roof. Lahat po ng available po sa market. Makikita namin kaagad ano pwedeng mapili, which features, which appliance, which is everything, no? And we could be able to assess. Parang po baga tingin sa library, no? When you go to a library, nakikita mo na you could do the research. Doon pa lang you could already conclude, it is up our solution, it is up our time to really conclude this is the best equipment, this is the best appliance for the client to take in. So yun yung looking forward, we are hoping that it will be a long term. Actually, I was talking to Anna a while ago. We have space nga sa aming headquarters, and hopefully that will be also a mini one under one roof. Then, no? Just imagine how many architects will be able to be visiting our headquarters in Quezon City, that we created with Tomas Marato.
We have a microphone here. Yes, thank you.
Good afternoon. Congratulations again. So my question is, with the success kasi of the first branch at this one, and although it was mentioned a while ago na part of the criteria for location is the residential, as mentioned. Pero bukod po doon, is there any other reason how you choose your locations?
Apart from the location, of course, we're trying to look for good partners, just like the Savers Group. Kasi it's, and again, of course, UAP is actually nationwide, so we can also talk whenever the locations are and then the partners are. But the critical for us is, number one, we have to be present on the TCTs. Because geographically, we know these are the areas that we really can tap on. These are the condo unit owners, new houses owners on the subdivisions. And we're finding like Savers Group tandem on this one. Kasi parang it's not just us selling the services, but again, it's a collaborative partnership. So, but in terms of to answer straight on your question, key cities muna kami, Cebu, Davao, and then why not exploring it outside that one. Pero we're taking it little by little because we don't want to stop the momentum and the success of this. And of course, the mini showroom that we're working on with the UAP National Headquarters.
Thank you.
A lot of entrepreneurs that built up online businesses. So, economy-wise, we believe that the fundamentals are going to come back. Doesn't mean that there are no problems, but one of the things that we're very proud about in the Philippines is whatever disasters that await us, we've always seen the resilience of the Filipino. always bouncing back from whatever has happened. So that is what derives our optimism in investing in the Philippine markets. And of course, I think it's a no-brainer. Pampanga is one of the centers of commerce in Luzon, and we're seeing already a lot of activity picking up. But yeah, you want to add?
Yeah, actually, in addition to Sir Philip's observation, in the past 2.5 years of pandemic, we see temporary setback for several businesses. In our case, our company, during the pandemic, I think we are one of the very few that continue with the construction of the building, the expansion of our hotel business, because we believe that, of course, the business will definitely bounce back. Even the indicators cited by Sir Philip. We have a very skilled workforce in the Philippines. They are looking for nurses, teachers, left and right from abroad. And in fact, we are having shortage of these talent people because they are migrating already. They're being offered by different countries with visa free, and I heard from the news, even your undergraduate will be hired already. They will continue their study and their in the abroad because there are a lot of manpower, skilled manpower, and all of these people will bring back money. They will send home remittances to their families, given our culture that they will definitely take care of their families. And given those statistics that homeowners are in the entire Philippines are still lacking of the basic appliances at home, given yung necessity of shortage din ng house helps. So nobody is now hiring house helps, but then start buying washing machines. So they need these washing machines to help them in their daily chores. So we are very optimistic that in the coming months, the business will definitely be improving.
Sir, just a follow-up question. Can you reveal to us if this is just a spark plug of something bigger to venture and attract huge investments in the future for the growth corridor of Central Luzon? If so, is it right to say the best is yet to come?
Okay, since I'm from this locality, so given the of course the activities that we are seeing nowadays, with the opening of Clark International Airport, now we are now having a world-class airport in this area, which can accommodate 6 to 7 million passengers a year. And once the entire world is open, just like recently China opened their borders already, and Koreans are already coming in. We are very confident that in this locality, especially Central Luzon, because Central Luzon is now the growth corridor of the Philippines, given the strategic location, and we have these two former military bases that turn into special economic zone, inviting so many foreign investments. And there will be a lot of, I think, influx of foreign investment in our area. And as noticed by the new condominium buildings in Clark is very noticeable. And of course, we are expecting a bigger market for our products.
Thank you very much. So do we have any more questions from the press? Now would be a great time to ask it while all of our organizers are here together.
I'm Joey Pavia from the Central Luzon Business Week and Pampanga News Now. My people will definitely love to have your services and products. But my question is, how will you describe the prices of your services and products? Will they, baka matakot po sila sa prices. Can you please elaborate on this?
Okay, so actually, sir, when we were discussing the under one roof concept, we came about with some kind of a same service, sir. It's a European brand catering to the really high-end market. Na parang ganito, they used to have it in Makati. That's actually parang tinignan namin yung concept. They're very pricey, of course, because those are the European brands. And us, when we conceptualize the under one roof with, of course, with the CIC stakeholders and understand the needs nga ng consumer, and understanding that our prices are pretty competitive, and we have two kinds of products, which is Maidea for Class B and C, and also Toshiba, who wants a Japanese brand. When we try to look at this price, as we say, and when we include some services and designs from the architects and other suppliers, it's pretty much competitive and parang worth it when you get our services rather than doing it on your own as a parang a house owner, right? Kasi if you add up those time that you'll buy for different retail stores, talking to 20 suppliers, as Sir Rafi mentioned, thinking about the delivery timing on our condominium of the 20 units of the 20 appliances I'm buying, it's worth it. And it's not, I'm not saying it's exactly the same when you buy pieces of products, but it's worth it to include all the services that is included in the under one roof. So it's competitive.
Thank you very much. So do you have any more questions from the guests, yes, sir?
Given that sustainability is now a big thing, how do you conform to that trend given with your solutions or offerings in this UOR outlet?
Okay, one good thing also with Concepcion Maidea, and UOR again is a service, right, that we offer addressing pain points of our consumer. But going back to the products that we sell, as mentioned, I'm not sure, can I just give a brief background also of Concepcion Maidea? Who is Concepcion Maidea in the Philippines? It's a joint venture of Concepcion Industry and the Maidea Global. And Maidea Global is one of the biggest global manufacturer of home appliances and air conditioning in the world. And Maidea invests 3% of their annual top line on research and development for sustainability efficiencies. So, alam ko, and I make sure that we know it, that in our pipeline includes pipeline of our products which provides energy efficiencies, cost savings, and a bit of innovative products that will help our Filipino consumers.
Okay, thank you very much. Do we have any more questions? Any more questions from the press? Okay, great. So now we just have your...
So, first and foremost, thank you so much again to our beloved partners from the media. We have series of encounters already for the previous months, and thank you for all of your support and joining us here in opening our under one roof Clark location. Thank you to our business partners, the UAP Group. Thank you so much, Architect Richard and the team. It's always been a pleasure working with you guys and believing on our concept. Thank you to, of course, Sir Jack Oy and the sons here, the Savers Group, for also believing. And because it's so hard to find a partner that you will quickly be jived on in terms of ideas, right? That turning into realities very quickly. And kay Sir Jack, mas pressure kami kasi mas mabilis siya. And finally, thank you, Sir Rafi Echanova, and our Chairman, Philip Trapaga, for supporting us in this event, because this is really a milestone for Concepcion Maidea. And as Sir Jack mentioned, we would like to welcome all of you, and please spread the words about Under One Roof. Come and visit us in our Makati showroom and also here in Clark. Thank you.
You did it so beautifully, I don't have to add anything. So maybe
Okay, on behalf of my partner in Tandem Stephen, Eric De Mamuyo, who is a silent worker over there. Actually, he is also interior designer. That's why we will be very confident that with Eric and his team around, our customer will definitely give the best services that under one roof and Silvers will provide. So just visit our showroom and we will be welcoming you. Thank you.
Yes, in behalf of United Architects of Philippines, as a true visionary, you could find opportunities in times of crisis. So ito yung tinake na challenge ng Idea Group, ng Savers, and similarly as architects, we see this as a future, one of the things that we have to future-proof. Ayaw yata pasantay. To future-proof. So, you take advantage of that one. In times of crisis, there's always an opportunities. So we here in the UAP always believe in supporting yung new products, immersion and everything. We shared similar visions, and we hope that this will be the start of a long partnership between Madeira, probably Savers, and UAP. Thank you very much. And the architects all over the country.